When you spend enough time on the road, certain places just grab a hold of you. For us, that place was the cobblestone city of Brașov. We stayed here longer than anywhere else on our Romanian road trip. But Pip had actually loved the city for a long time. Even before our trip, he was so captivated by this charm and potential that he had already looked into buying property here in the past. It felt incredibly special to finally experience it together. Our first full day here started with the legend that everyone comes to Transylvania to see, Castelul Bran. Armed with the true story of Blood Impaler from the day before, we knew going in that this wasn't really Dracula's castle. Blood likely only passed through here for a few days at most, but this towering fortress is the architectural muse that inspired the famous books and cartoons, which means it is packed with tourists. We paid the 70 lei entrance fee each, opting to skip the extra 30 lei for the modern time tunnel elevator, and instead got lost in the narrow winding staircases. Instead of a spooky vampire lair, it is actually a beautifully preserved museum dedicated to Queen Marie of Romania, complete with royal furniture, medieval armories, and hidden stone passageways.
As we wandered farther through the castle, we learned some wild trivia. It turns out that Bram Stoker, the author who wrote Dracula, never actually set foot in Romania. He simply saw an illustration of this exact fortress on a hill and decided it was the perfect dramatic setting for his vampire. But the real history is actually more romantic. Queen Marie of Romania loved this place so much that she requested her heart, literally her physical heart, be placed in a silver casket and kept near the castle after she died. It is those kinds of hidden stories that make these winding stone corridors so fascinating.
In the afternoon, we drove out to Râșnov Fortress, a massive medieval citadel built high on a rocky hill to protect the surrounding villages.
Bună ziua! Vrem și noi două bilete.
20 de lei, te rog.
Da.
Tu sunt tot păstrați bonul de casă, da?
Mulțumim frumos!
Down the base of the Râșnov Fortress, before you head up the hill, there is an area where medieval history comes to life. There have these old traditional games set up, like tossing rope rings onto pointed wooden stakes, which is a lot harder than it looks. We also found traditional wooden stocks, those heavy wooden boards where they used to lock the heads and wrists of prisoners. They were mostly used for public humiliation in the town square rather than extreme torture. But pretending to be locked in for a photo really puts into perspective how rough medieval justice used to be.
It was undergoing a major restoration work to preserve the crumbling stone, so we couldn't go inside. But just standing at the base of the walls give you an incredible sense of scale. We headed back to Brașov as the late afternoon set in, and this is where the story shifts. Around 5 p.m., as the light was starting to fade, Pete suddenly announced that we needed to hike up Mount Tâmpa to see the Hollywood-style Brașov letters overlooking the city.
Come on. This is your first 5 steps and
But it's nighttime now.
Come.
Hey, it's daytime.
come on. What? It's a
It's close.
The cable car wasn't working. The sun was going down, and honestly, I was annoyed. I couldn't understand why we were starting a hike in the dark. I was speed walking ahead of him on the trail, impatiently trying to hurry us up to the top. We made it about halfway up. The sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in the softest dust light. And then, Pip stopped me. The frustration of the hike completely vanished.
one step up. Yeah. There you go. Would you marry me?
He looked at me, gave a beautiful speech that I will keep just between the two of us. I don't know if you can hear it, but he said my full name and got down on one knee right there on the dirt trail. He asked me for a lifetime together. I was crying as I said, of course he is. We managed to pull out a camera to grab one tiny blurry video clip in the low light, but that imperfect footage is the most perfect memory I have.
I don't even want to go up anymore.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go back.
We didn't even care about finishing the hike. We just turned around and floated back down the mountain.
The hike down the mountain felt completely different than the hike up. Everything was an absolute blur. It was pitch black by the time we started our descent. But I don't think either of us even noticed the dark. I just kept looking down at my hand, trying to process what had just happened. My heart was pounding and my mind was racing, but in the best way possible. In that quiet walk down, with just the sound of our boots on the dirt, all the annoyance from earlier had completely melted away. I looked at Pip, and for the first time, I wasn't just looking for my travel partner. I was looking at my future husband. It was this overwhelming peaceful realization that no matter where life takes us next, we are going to be walking side by side.
That's why I want you to be my wife. Because I know that as hard would be, you'd be there with me, and I would be there with you.
There's no other man I want to be with.
There's no other woman I want to marry.
We spent the evening celebrating over ice cream in the cobblestone center. Because the Philippines is 10 hours ahead of Romania and UK is 2 hours late, our phones started lighting up with blessings from our parents, turning a quiet sunset proposal into a celebration that spanned across 2 continents. September 25, 2024, a day in Brașov I will never forget.